Hello everyone, Death Stimulator here, bringing you some more naval action. So, we're currently sailing our undercrewed Victory back to Oranjestad from Plymouth. There's been a little bit of a break and I mixed up the order of the videos. So the Trafalgar battle actually happened after the 70th episode, so I think I had my Trafalgar battle at the 69th episode, and the next video at the 70th was actually done before the Trafalgar, and this is immediately after the Trafalgar. We're making our way to Oranjestad. We're going to see if there's any interesting ships or upgrades, etc. there, and then we are going to look at travelling back down to either the ABC Islands around Fort Zoutman and Korkopakar, or if we can pick up an interesting ship here, we might look at picking some fights with some of the fleets. This fleet would probably sink us. six constitutions. Well, if you've seen the 70th episode, you'll see how well that went for us. In the meantime, we'll take a break, and once we get to Oranjestad, I'll bring you guys back in. See you then. And we're back. So, we've made it back to Oranjestad, and we're going to have a look and see if there's anything decent in the shops. If we don't go through everything, we'll just go have a little... Nope! Just green and greys. Any interesting resources? Nothing in particular. No materials. No consumables. I think we've actually got one of those for sale that we could probably sell off. Not that they get us very much money. Ooh. Ooh, now that is quite nice. 2 upgrade slots, reinforced mass turning trim, magazine armor, so it's a bit of a tank. This might be our chance to pick up a Santisima. Admittedly, though, we kind of want to hold off on that because we're only going to be able to crew it up to like 400, maybe? I'm not too sure, because at the moment we've got 500... Hang on, let's have a look. I'm not sure if it does it by percentage, so we've got 517 with the extra hammocks. And if we take those off, we're at 459, and I think that's as a percentage, that's still about 50%. What's the Victory? Yeah. So that's about 50%, and if we put that on, we're still about 50%. So we'd be short probably a lot on the Santisima. Can't really do the maths at the moment. I can't imagine us getting to 50%, though. I think it would be around 40%. So not great. It would be nice to pick it up, though. We've got a reasonable amount of money. And honestly, I mean, the fact that we're just trying to farm XP at the moment being the big one, it wouldn't hurt to pick it up. So why not? We'll do it now. We can use it as a throwaway ship. And we can have a look and see what sort of equipment we can shove on it. So we need 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th, and 2nd. So that's alright. So we've got one of the 2nds here. We'll put carronades on it. Just see. So it's a 5th class. So we want... Actually, we don't want mediums. I still like using the longs, even on these bigger ships, just for that penetration. So we'll pull a bunch of stuff off the Victory. Improved magazine, and the extra hammocks. And the guns. There wasn't a 3rd, I don't think. I think it just went 4th. You may have to look at purchasing a 5th in longs. So 1st, 2nd... Wait. That's a 5th. Did we leave 4th on the victory? I thought that was for 3rds. It is 3rds. Alright, so we'll have to look at purchasing 4th. Long 18s. Which is fine. Oh, and we forgot to take the carronades off the victory. So yeah, we come up to 450 without the extra hammocks. And once we shove the extra hammocks on the Santisima, well, 517 as well. Huh, cute. Well, may as well take it out for a little bit of a spin. Oh, yes. Good thing it has that message. Yeah, we'll just grab enough for 3 battles. Puts us back in the poorhouse, but that's alright. We'll make it up quick enough. And we can take a look around and see if we can find a decent fight around Oranjestad. In the meantime, we'll take a break again and come back once we've picked up a fight. See you then. So, we've decided to come back to Korkabakar after a bit of time, just to find some ships, because I was not finding anything around Oranjestad. Must have just been a bad time for it. In the meantime, we've spotted a Cerberus and a Surprise. Not much of a challenge, but it'll give us a decent opportunity to check out the Santisima and see how poorly it handles with only 42% crew. Eesh. Wouldn't want to spend too much time in it with so little crew. We'll probably look at transferring up something like the frigate, or perhaps even look at going back to the Bellona. I would like to do something a little bit different though, so maybe look at a Constitution or something. Or spend a bit of time at one of the smaller ships, maybe purchase a basic Lynx. Try our hand in sailing those little ships that we haven't sailed in ages. In the meantime, what have we got here? Heinrich de Leon and Edward Berry, the Surprise and the Cerberus. Should be a pretty straightforward match. We'll probably just stick with ball shot for simplicity and loading times. And we'll be focusing on the Surprise here. I need to get that out of the way as soon as possible. Yeah, it looks like it'll be about right. Decent spot of damage for our initial blast. And I've just realised that we have little to no sound. Why is that? Excuse me. That's a bit better. We'll have to check to see if that's a bit too loud afterwards. Well, at least we can hear the cannons going. Whoa. Oh no, it was that high. I thought that shot had just gone rogue. Oh, darn. 15 minutes. Okay. Should be able to wrap it up in that time. Maybe. As you can see, Santisima's really nice ship. Long decks. So unlike the Victory, which is kind of lacking on its fourth deck, the Santisima's got so many guns. Hey, it's actually dragging us a little bit, because it has more momentum. So we'll probably look at popping as many shots as we can into the Cerberus here. Darn, and also we were not on rolling front fire, which is a little bit annoying. And while we'll miss most of our shots, a few hits here and there is probably worth us firing off then. Oof, we certainly collected a large number of leaks there. Mustn't have hit the Cerberus as much as I'd hoped. Still, once we get these leaks cleared up, we can put ourselves on gunnery and wrap this up. Just be keeping an eye on the time. Don't want this battle to end with us fighting, because I don't know how that resolves. I hope that it just cancels the battle, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it may cause us to lose a durability, which would not be the best thing for our shiny new Cerberus. I mean, Santisima. I still have not acquired a Cerberus in open world. Which I think is acceptable. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of them. I think I didn't buy one, but I did capture one. Despite our best efforts, we've reduced their sales by 10-11% already. And we've lost a lot of guns. That, I think, is going to be a chief frustration for us in Santisima. But as you can see, we've taken a minuscule amount of damage despite ramming and repeated shots over an extended period. And of course we could switch ourselves back up to gunnery as well, that wouldn't hurt. And of course switch up to double as well. Oh, really? Rats. That was a little bit ambitious. Speaking of ambitious, we're now going to attempt a full turn. With the minuscule amount of crew we have, I can't imagine this going fantastically. Especially as I'm probably going to actually put us on battle sails so we can try and get our guns lower. And do rolling backfire as well. I think that's about as good as we're going to get it. Hey, excellent. Ooh. We have a fire. That would certainly be one way that we would not want to lose our Santisima. Now, our forward chasers, where are they positioned? Yeah, top deck, so we're not really going to be able to hit them. However, their current course will put them next to our left side and our double shot. Still smoking a little bit there, as you can see. We're smoking. And that will hopefully be the end of them. Actually get ourselves turned about here. Probably. I'm going to turn just a little bit. That is a nice broadside. Just send a little bit of encouragement into the surprise there. As you can see though, the speed between double and standard is quite noticeable, with our standard shot almost catching up to the double shot at this rate. At least I thought it was. Some calibers are, some... Oh no, there we go. Just looked a bit funny from where I was sitting. That Cerberus may actually sink before we even get another chance to shoot it. Looks like it's sinking, but I'm not the best judge of this sort of thing. So while there is a little bit of information as to how many degrees your ship is turned, it would be nice to know which angle it's from so you didn't have to go and get a third-person view of your ship. Yes, 5 minutes. Still, this should work out reasonably well for us. Fortunately, trajectory is important in this game. The shots actually do have to travel from the guns to their destination, as opposed to some, at least older first-person shooters, where the bullets would hit anywhere within the crosshair regardless of how close you were to someone. In any case, there we go. And that should put them down. Excellent. That was not too bad, but took us about 10 minutes. Well, that's the Santisima for you. So we got lucky, we found a decent one. And hopefully we should be able to bring you guys some more interesting battles in it in the future. For the moment, we'll sign off. As usual, it's been Death Stimulator. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, do let us know, and please consider liking, commenting, favouring, or subscribing, as your support does mean the world to me. I'll see you all next time.